We'll just do the first half of this one, then we'll go up and. Sue's made a. Three, 2, 1. And we're back in the basement.
Whoa! Hey, this thing
Right
from
here.
YouTube tells me that Geek Show's live.
Yes.
Oh, I see this. It's a picture of you, Kerry, and it says live, but it's obscuring your face.
How's a picture of
Right
me?
there. Look at that. Let's
What
click
is
it.
that?
Let's click
Live?
it. Look at
I
that.
don't know what that
Oh,
is.
look,
Oh,
it's
God, we're
Jimmy
watching
Counts.
What?
Oh my
fuck
God,
is
we're in the
that?
Matrix.
Look at Kerry.
Look at that.
That's
There it is
our-
again. That's you.
That's on our YouTube channel.
So
I want to see
people
me
can-
now. I want to see me now.
Apparently, Jimmy and I aren't here. There we are.
Yeah.
Oh, show me
there
me.
You guys, there you guys are. Oh, look, it's us.
Hey, there's me.
Hey, that's
look-
not live.
Oh my
That
God,
was
That's me.
it's me.
I just put my
looking
hand
at
on Jimmy's
me.
shoulder and nobody saw it.
That's
You
me.
know,
That's
when you all talk at once, I can't hear what you're saying.
There is that.
I'm looking at me, looking at me, looking at me.
Oh, that's.
Oh, there's a delay though.
There is a
So-
delay. That's
And-
the.
oh, Kerry's telling us to shut up now.
Yeah, there is that.
Leigh just explodes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Kerry. That was very exciting.
I know.
I've never seen myself live before, except for that
Exactly.
one time.
You know. Mirrors are treacherous. It's you know.
Mirrors are treacherous,
Mirrors are fake news.
especially.
Not if they're on the ceiling. Then they're fantastic.
I like to mount mirrors on the ceiling and on the floor. So
And
it's
just jump up and down.
No, you're just fucking infinity.
Yeah.
Woo, forever.
I don't want to watch myself do that.
Oh, you know,
I
you
don't
do.
either.
You do. Just make sure you don't have a partner and someone has to walk in on you because it's just it's nonstop entertainment.
All right. He is nonstop entertainment. He is Lee George.
Oh, I
King.
don't want to go after that.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
You called it.
Yeah, so watch me on KSL. Is that how it goes? So
Kind
say
of.
something embarrassing and then it's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so one thing you don't want to do in a room with a lot of mirrors is eat vegan jerky.
What?
I don't know.
You know what I
that's-
think
I
you
guess
could?
okay.
The
No.
mirror thing. I think you and James should start a GoFundMe and
GoFundMe?
Get that going.
Yeah, let's do a GoFundMe of Leigh naked in a room full of mirrors.
I bet we
Yeah.
get that funded.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch myself have sex.
Yeah.
And I don't like people watching me eat.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, because John Waters actually had a big bit on that. He thinks
Yeah.
watching people eat is disgusting.
Serial
Yeah.
mom.
It's a phobia. We saw him live, and
Yeah.
he was talking about that. He thinks that watching people eat is the most disgusting thing in the world. He's
True.
phobic about it.
Not sure I disagree.
I don't-
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to ever see myself fuck because I want to keep enjoying it.
I
The
find
the only movie scene that's great was somebody watching themselves fuck is American Psycho with Studio playing and Christian Bale with the two hookers.
That's right.
And he's
Yeah.
sitting there flexing like, yeah.
the best eating scene.
If
is,
I look like that, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
the best eating scene is Denethor in Return of the King when he's
oh, that's the worst.
while Pippin's singing, and you're just like, yeah, that's pretty sexy.
You mean Walter Bishop from Fringe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's great.
And I think it was the same character.
Definitely.
Yeah, he just transcended space and
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
So, you can check out all of the crazy things I'm doing online. We have a little shop now called the Vegan Agenda, and it literally controls the vertical and the horizontal. And freshveganfoods.com that has a list of where you can pick up our jerky. In Salt Lake City, we have quite a few places, and also the Este Pizzeria in Park City. And online at either veganessentials.com or it looks like fakemeats.com or
I just love
I
that.
just love that name.
or our Etsy shop. All you have to do is type in Fresh Vegan Foods. Or of course, if you're in Missoula, Montana, make sure to say hi to Eric and Marlena at the Bike Doctor.
Hi,
The
Bike.
Doctor.
Hi, Bike Doctor.
Oh, hi, Bike Doctor.
Hi.
I did not.
I don't even have a bike. Just want that jerk.
Oh, they have a little gift shop with all kinds of stuff in there.
nice.
So, yeah, yeah, and they're also really nice people.
Yeah. He wants that jerk. He's Shannon Barneson.
Listen to me on KSL.
Yeah, woo! Man, they're hiring all of you. Cool.
Yeah, right?
Not me.
But guess what he's reviewing?
They're not hiring me, I'll tell you right now.
It's more likely, Jimmy, they're going to fire you
Ah,
after
shit.
this.
Watch my segment reviewing tires.
So, yeah, fucking life is great, huh?
Well,
Depends on how
Depends-
Now
wealthy
let's just
you
move
are.
on.
Depends on who you're asking.
Yeah, depends on your net earnings.
So life is great, huh?
I'm gonna be.
Hey, come to my pub quiz, you jerk. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, come on.
You know, more people might come if you stop
Good.
calling them jerks.
Is it tonight?
Come on, you jerk.
When
what are
is
you
it?
doing?
Is it
It's
tonight?
Wednesday night.
I'm your current second place loser.
Come on down. Come on, take a little chair. 8 o'clock at night. At the Lucky 13. Order yourself a hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're delicious. Utah's best hamburger.
yes. I think so.
Back when they used to have a pub quiz thing, we were the best pub quiz. I don't know
Did they
why.
not have that category this year?
Eh.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, they didn't even have the best vegan jerky
But you know
category.
what? Come on.
That's-
Pub quiz is like swing dance lessons. It's, it's rotting on the vine.
Best picnic G
But
spot.
hey, come down and enjoy ours. Our rotten pub quiz. 8 o'clock at night. Lucky 13, Wednesdays. It's a real fucking good time.
Really conflicted. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I keep going back and forth on this.
ever
I
since
can't tell if he's sincere.
ever since the tax bill, he's had a hard time just committing.
Fuck that. I got me a tax cut.
He seems to want us there, but he's trying to talk us out of it at the same time.
No, come
Right?
down.
Yeah,
Come down. I want to see your shining faces.
yeah.
Watch me be an asshole.
It's fun.
Make Brian Young uncomfortable.
Oh,
And make him look for me all the time. Where's Shannon?
It's getting better. It's getting better. Keep going.
Where's the beer? That's where Shannon.
Well, I like now that I have my own mic. We have wireless mics now. I just walk around.
you do the best duets.
He goes down to Lowe's.
So yeah, come down. Don't be a jerk.
He loves Shannon's duets.
Of course I do.
He's Jimmy Martin.
Hey, come down to my vegan restaurant. I got a vegan marketplace. I know it's different. It's different, but it's still gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But every Wednesday night we do a pub quiz.
Yeah.
6 to 10. Listen to me on the radio. It's gonna be great. Oh God, I'm confused.
Jimmy hit his head.
Watch me on KSL. Big Movie Mouth Off. Listen to me on Geek Show, Mediocre Show, and The Arrow, and then read me in Slug. At the end of this episode, you will hear me interview the cast of the animated film Ferdinand. You'll hear an awkward conversation between me and Nick Jonas. Wasn't too awkward. If you watch the video, it's
It
awkward.
looked awkward.
Because it's two chairs
He was
just
sitting
like
on
this.
your lap, wasn't he?
Almost.
Wow.
But there's only one camera.
Yeah, they're like
So
this.
there's no cutaways or anything like that. I'm like, what the hell?
Why did they do that?
don't
Did
know.
they have you interview Cena like that? Because
No.
I mean, even our YouTube channel has more than one camera. I mean,
exactly.
Jesus.
This is
Christ.
a three.
One,
This is a
two,
3-camera shoot.
Yeah.
No, it was
Minimum
just two
3-camera
chairs,
shoot.
one camera. That's it. And he's like staring this way, and I'm kind of looking at him like we're trying to have a conversation. And it was so just
That's
odd.
fucked up.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
odd. Anyway, so there's Nick Jones. One of my favorite interview people to interview is Gina Rodriguez. Because when I walked in the room, because the day as we did these interviews, the day before I did it was with that movie called The Star, and was when I called her Basic.
She was also in there. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the very next day, I interviewed her for Ferdinand, and right when I walked in the room, she goes, "Ah, shit." And so it's her, and she's paired off with Anthony Anderson from Blackish, who I love that show. I think it's
Yeah.
a great show.
It's a good show.
And then last is John Cena, which is a good one.
Wow.
And if I can get the video footage, if we can get it out there, if you look on the video footage of the John Cena, because you probably hear things in the background.
It's very weird.
I don't know why they did this either. They did this obstacle course called a bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
Because Ferdinand's the bull and blah, blah, blah.
All right.
So they put us all in these giant, stupid fat suits and like put horns on our head. And it was a race. And they had this whole kitchen set up, chandeliers, plates, whatever. And it was a timed run. So you're supposed to when I was getting ready to do it, because I was one of the first groups that did it, they go, okay, see how fast you go, but try not to knock anything over. So the people are like shuffling. Like, oh, okay. I'm going real fast. And like times like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, like that, And so you get through. What's funny is that all this is going on behind the interviews with John Cena.
Like right behind.
But
Who,
you could,
again, who approved this?
Don't know.
Who thought this was a good idea?
At one point, Cena reacts to this lady running into a bunch of shit.
well, here's the thing, though. So in my interview, you can hear someone knock, and he looks back, and I go, man, she's going for it. Like that, and he goes, that's great. And so what's great about it is, so when I did it, I'm walking up to the plate. This guy who set the place up, he goes, destroy it. And I go, you want me to? And he goes, I won't get in trouble or anything. He goes, nah, just do it. Everybody's being so careful. Just run through the fucking thing like that. And I go, all right. So I get up, 3, 2, 1. Bam, 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 bam. Just like don't even give a shit. 7, like was it 11 seconds, something like that. I can't remember the exact time. And so what's funny is the girl who's doing the interview when I did it, I know who it is. It's one of our friends from Denver. And I texted my buddy. I go, I need the footage because I'm the asshole in the background who just ran through everything. And so he goes, I'll get it to you. Yeah. So yeah, you'll hear if I can get that footage of mine put together. Maybe we'll put that up on the side or something like that. And you'll see me be an asshole. So
Finally.
yeah, well, it
Yeah.
doesn't take much. Doesn't
Yeah.
take much.
Footage of it.
Yeah. I keep it secret.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Now, Jay Jay may join us halfway through this episode. He may.
He might be
Right,
and
maybe?
he might be riding a pelican to Narnia.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Could be.
But replacing him as
And-
of right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
sitting
just-
in.
Yeah, sitting in.
Counts
Yeah.
for Big Movie Mouth.
Yeah. I work at the 7-Eleven. I generally dislike it. No, that's not true.
I know
That's
that,
not me. That's
that
not
sounds like
That's not me.
me.
No, that's not me. You can catch me every week with Jimmy on Big Movie Mouth Off
On the Comcast.
on the Xfinity. They're
Yeah.
our sponsor. You can catch us.
Woo!
Channel 6 locally, also in New Mexico and in Denver. So,
Yeah.
got
Well, Colorado, all around.
right, Colorado.
And
Sorry.
New Mexico, yeah.
Yeah,
So all you
exactly.
stoners up in Colorado,
Yep.
woo!
Check us out. If you want to know what movies to watch, what movies not to watch.
Don't watch Videodrome
No.
when you're high,
Videodrome, that's a great movie.
but not high. Don't watch
Not
it
high,
high.
it's scary.
Don't-
Isn't
don't
it
watch
James
high.
Woods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
scary.
Debbie
It's
Harry.
been a long time since
Debbie
I've seen a
Harry.
movie.
1981.
Debbie Harry.
It's like back
Cronenberg
before
movie.
James Wood became like an old weird racist.
Yeah, he's probably just a young weird racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Debbie Harry's in that. She's
Didn't have a way to communicate
I
it.
think they did a Criterion of that one.
they did.
Yeah.
It's,
I'm
sure
it's,
they did.
It's one of I think it's Cronenberg's 4th or 5th movie.
Yeah.
And
I like
Most people don't become racist. That's,
Yeah.
that's bone deep usually.
yeah,
Yeah.
You've had it all. You've had it
the
always.
pulsating veiny VCR will
Yeah.
stick with me forever.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that. Let's see now. And Tony is not here as well. He's not feeling
that's
well.
He's under the weather.
He's
the
sipping
weather.
some energy drinks to get better.
I'm sure that'll help.
But you're here, sir.
Oh, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Our captain.
Who is it? Who
Oh,
are
hi.
you?
It's Kerry Jackson.
Thank
Oh,
you.
my God.
Thank you so much.
The Kerry Jackson?
The
is.
Kerry Jackson.
It is.
A. Kerry Jackson.
Well, the.
The.
All right.
The.
Yeah,
Two-
and
two
to some
E's
people,
on that.
you're Kerry Jackson.
Yeah. 2 E's on that the, by the way.
I like Jerry Caxon.
And a comma after it.
Yes. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10
On KSL.
on no.
At the 7-Eleven.
No. Not I'm not even allowed to
At
building.
Lucky 13?
Yeah. See, I'm friends with some people over there in that building.
Yeah.
Well,
I know you are.
Jimmy's one.
guy right here.
And
Carter's one.
Carter's one. And
I know some people that know you over there.
yes, and I would love to come and visit, but I'm not allowed in the building.
Fedora alert. Fedora alert.
Persona non grata. Persona non grata. Devil worshipper.
He says such bad things about us.
Oh.
Oh, I know. It's terrible. Anyway,
Anyway,
we're going to start.
Wake up, Doug.
We're going to.
Sorry.
We're going to start with some. I know this is news that you guys have been dying for.
James Cameron's Dark Angels coming back.
Wanted
Yay!
this.
Hungry Hippos, the movie?
Even better.
Connect Four the movie?
Even better.
Ants and Pants movie.
Even better.
Charles Nelson Riley's back from the dead, and he's relaunching Puffin stuff.
Better.
No,
No, it's just.
Nothing could be better than that.
How could it
Oh,
be
I'm gonna
better?
stop
Well, first of all,
guessing.
Charles Nelson Riley was not on Puffin Stuff. He had his own show, Lidsville,
That's right.
Which was the Puffin stuff people.
which
You're
was the
thinking-
Puffin
he's
Stuff
thinking-
people.
Right.
He's also happily alive. That's not
It's
true.
Not.
No, that's not true.
God
I
damn, I was so
actually
excited for
I
just a
spent
second.
so Jimmy posted a thing about what was your favorite game show, and then he called me a liar because I'm not, because Death Race 2000 is a game show.
Yeah.
But,
True.
I didn't call you a liar. I always say I don't believe you.
Right, but then I actually found footage of Charles Nelson Riley's greatest achievement, the 1989 hit game show Sweethearts.
Oh,
and-
that's right. He was the host.
Yeah, and he was in full Charles Nelson Riley mode.
Really?
So yeah,
Well, you're going down the Charles Nelson Riley hole.
yeah.
Are you?
I
got one for you.
I gladly would.
I got one for you. Uncle Croc's Block.
I know that one, yeah.
Yes. He was it was a parody of a kid show before there were parodies of kid shows.
Yeah.
And he played Uncle Croc,
Okay.
the host of a kid show.
He's also the subject of one of my favorite Dead Milkman songs.
Yes. Wow.
Charles Nelson Riley, he's our man.
Okay.
He could change the world with a swipe of his hand. He don't shit, he don't piss. He's getting no relief.
What?
All right.
People shake their head in
Is
disbelief.
this your news? Was this the news, Kerry?
This
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, okay. I thought we had.
No. This
I'm
is
so confused.
this is the news that you've been waiting for.
I'm.
Okay, here we go.
Let's watch before you get mad at
Let's
Shannon.
steal ourselves.
All right.
That's due any minute now.
Yeah.
The rumors are true.
Uh-oh.
Masters of the Universe movie live action.
Yeah.
Charles Nelson Riley's playing Skeletor.
Well,
No, but they're bringing Dolph back.
Welcome to Eternia.
but we now have a writer and director.
So this is
should
the
be
good
good.
part?
So this is happening. This is really happening.
I hope it's John Woo. I hope it's John Woo. I hope it's John Woo.
Doves on attorney. Doves on attorney.
David S. Goyer.
Okay.
Oh, God.
You know, the guy who wrote the Dark Knight trilogy.
So David-
Oh, right. of
Man
course.
of Steel.
David S. Pumpkins.
Blade Trinity.
That's the best one.
The Unborn.
Yeah.
Da Vinci's Demons.
Yeah. You're just getting progressively worse.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Stop while you're ahead, bud.
Yeah.
According to my sources, they are planning for a trilogy,
Wow.
Not when the first box office comes.
and they want it to be a reasonably faithful adaptation of the original.
Furry
The original-
underpants!
but
Furry
the
underpants!
original what?
Furry underpants!
The original what? The DC comics that were based off the off the toys, or the toys that were based off of the.
No,
or
I
the-
think just the basic Prince Adam goes through a transformation.
I want
The
them.
porn parody.
you know.
I want them to film all the little comic books you got with the toys.
Yeah, those were DC comics.
The Skeletor, muscular skeleton,
Yeah, because that makes sense.
he will be there.
Sure.
But
His face got burned off, man.
Yeah.
so I don't know whether it's going to be a gritty, realistic take on it or what. But Goyer is writing and directing,
Here's my prediction.
and they've set a release date, December 18th, 2019. So
Here's my prediction. It's going to be a 30-plus year too late version of it.
I have a feeling it's going to take place predominantly on Earth to save money, and they're going to reuse a lot of Filmation sets. No,
And they're gonna dig up Billy Barty.
it comes down to three characters that they've got to peg perfectly. They
Ram Man.
absolutely have to peg perfectly. If they get Cringer,
Uh-huh.
Orko, or Fakor wrong,
you're
just gonna tank.
you're done.
Well, but
because you need somebody that can wear violet makeup to look like Prince Adam,
Yeah.
and convince everybody he's really Prince Adam.
Now wait. Now, do you do it straight up cartoon style, like in that universe stuff like that, or do we pull like a kind of a rip off of Thor and put him in our universe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And also, just how are you going to find people that? I mean, your average He-Man character is built bigger than any human body can
Yeah,
be.
exactly.
You know.
Well, you see, with that said, do you take it that you're gonna take it seriously, or do you take it the 21 Jump
If it's,
Street route?
if it's Goyer, it's going to be serious.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
not just serious.
I
dark.
want to know.
deadly serious.
Dark.
God, Ram Man, that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus Christ, Moss Man.
well, and Fisto has always been a very
Good
difficult,
old Fisto.
difficult character to
but
pull off.
you know,
It's-
the easiest one to do is Stinkor, because all you really have to do
Yeah,
is
Stinkor.
paint Merman green.
Sure.
And
my favorite action figure.
cover
and
him
then
in fuzz.
then you have them look at each other. Like,
Yeah.
huh?
What was the name of the monkey guy that had wings?
That was
him?
Stratos.
Stratos.
Yeah, that's Stratos. Then the other one, you got to make sure you get Triclops right.
Gotta get the
Because-
Triclops
You gotta
right.
get Triclops. He was amazing.
What about-
at some point? You need to make sure He-Man and Skeletor don vests that get battle damage on them.
Sure.
Yes,
sure.
yes.
I gotta see me some man-e faces.
Manny
Yes.
faces. That was a fantastic figure.
Yeah, it was.
man-e
It really
faces.
was.
He was a man.
Yeah.
He was a robot. He
but
was
really,
a monster.
Really, how are you going to convey the cowardly cravenness of Beastman?
I don't know.
A brilliant actor needs
And
to
really,
be.
really,
you know.
it needs to be Paul Giamatti.
I
and
would
it-
watch that.
After the
And
Rhino,
not-
we don't take him
and not
anymore.
Beast Man.
point. Good point.
Beast Men.
What about Leech? Remember Leech?
Yeah, he's
Had
stuck to
that-
Windows.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Then that could be like his thing. It's like, I'm gonna stick to this thing. Oh shit! He slides off.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good that
Wow.
it's good with Evil Lynn, because there's just so many
Evil Lynn.
gaunt, yellowish looking women that could play her.
Don't you wish that was a thing that happened in real life? Because like,
Yeah.
there's been people like I've dated or married.
Yeah, Angelina is just going to come out and they're like,
And if
I'm
they
already
just said,
somewhat
like-
yellow.
Like evil Karen. You'd be like, oh, I'm probably gonna stay away from her.
It's Evelyn, you dumbass.
Evelyn.
Evil Evelyn.
Evil Evelyn. No, just call me Evelyn. Oh,
Because I'm so bad.
so sad. And they gotta
I'm
get
Tanya.
they gotta get the sorceress right, because she's gonna be.
Oh,
in,
sure.
in-
Is she
in
a bird?
graceful. Sometimes she's a bird. Sometimes she's a
She's a
lady.
lady?
Right? And like Tila, is Tila gonna be a damsel, or is she gonna be?
No, no,
Is she
she's
Man
gonna
at
be-
Arms' daughter? Is she going to be this badass that wields a staff and
You
keeps?
mean
the-
Duncan? Man at Arms?
Yeah.
Duncan, old
If she
Duncan?
has that bird on her head, is it like a real bird's head with like blood still just pouring out?
Oh god.
And what about King Randor? Is King Randor going to be able to recognize his own son when he's not wearing purple pants?
Well, they need to portray him as maybe having some sort of a brain problem.
Or
You know.
or you cast two different actors to play Prince Adam and He-Man. So you
That's-
get
no.
you get this
doesn't make any
really
sense.
you get this really or you cast the same guy but you shoot him at different times. So you have like Zach Galifianakis play him as regular Adam, and then you have Zach work out really hard and shave
You're
his
talking about
beard.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Sure.
That's what they did. They stopped
Yeah.
shooting and he worked out.
Yeah, so you have Galifianakis playing both,
No.
but he's like super buff.
No. It's the same guy. He holds up the sword. His pink and purple shit, his clothes disappear, and then next thing you know, he's got some bondage gear and
Yeah.
some fucking
And-
furry underpants.
and some really troublesome German heraldry on his chest. But
true.
I also want somebody to bring up the fact that he's completely vulnerable for the 2 minutes that he's holding that sword up in the air getting struck by lightning.
That's a good point.
That's when
I would-
Skeletor should attack.
Right.
Yeah, I would
Just
hide
be
in a
like,
cave. I would hide in a cave.
minions! Now!
Oh, he's always monologuing. He
Right.
can never get there in time.
And when do we go? We're going to the
Evelyn! He's really the monarch. I mean, comes down
Well,
to
he
that.
is. You know, and you would have thought he would have fired Beastman by now, but
Incompetent.
you know.
You would have thought you would have fired half of us. I mean, really, the story of Geekshow is the truth of Skeletor.
I'm Stinkor.
The truth of Skeletor.
And I am definitely your merman because I don't make any fucking sense.
Kerry. Hello. Talk about jerky.
I think with the hair on my chest, I'm Moss Man.
You are definitely
You
Moss
are.
Man.
You
are
are-
Moss Man.
Yeah,
or
Moss-
Beastman. either
Moss Man
one.
didn't manscape, though.
Because they were the same figure.
Well, so many of them were.
Moss Man and Beastman were the same
Yeah,
figure. It's
yeah.
just Moss Man was covered with moss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I
that was
think-
the thing with Stinkor is he was merman,
And I think
He
Counts,
was.
but he
And
was flocked and painted
But
green.
he was painted different.
I think
yeah.
Counts is
Yeah.
Skeletor's Black Panther
Yeah.
because he's so fucking fun to ride.
You guys want to tell us something?
All right.
That needed a cymbal crash, so I'm glad you had one queued up.
All right. Let's see.
I'm excited. I'm trepidatiously excited about the He-Man thing,
I have to believe that was the reaction you were looking for, Kerry. I have to
but
believe.
still no Micronauts.
Well,
Yeah, well.
someday. The other thing from your childhood that's coming back.
Micronauts?
Oh, God, what? Crippling anxiety and unsureness?
Oh, my uncle.
Oh, wait, I already have that.
my uncle that was a little too close.
Yeah.
We buried him, but if he came back,
Oh,
did
yeah, okay.
did anybody? I did not because this was past my time.
BJ and the Bear.
But no, I wish. Are you afraid of the dark?
That was past my time too.
That's your
Yeah,
time.
that was a little bit past mine.
But it sounds like it was
James.
right around James's time.
Yeah.
I would guarantee you James and Tony would be.
James and Tony.
Yeah.
Probably all in on this.
I'm way too old.
Like a horror anthology, like a Twilight Zone for.
It's going to be
Kids.
It was a Canadian series. It was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
They had it on Saturday. Yes, James. Saturday Night Block, and it was
just gonna keep
exactly
screaming
that.
for
It was
It was
Every
right, it was on
90s
right after
kid thing.
Goosebumps.
It was Goosebumps, the series. Let's just say
yeah.
it.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Stories in each episode were campfire tales told by a group of teens who called themselves the Midnight Society.
And then Roby would come and take an artifact and hide it in her gift shop.
The
Oh, that's
tales.
Friday the 13th.
Oh wait,
The tales range from modern day takes on fairy tales to stories involving creatures like vampires and aliens.
that's a movie I'd watch. Vampires and Aliens.
Paramount Pictures has hired Gary Dauberman, the writer behind It and Annabelle Creation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, those
To,
two great horror films.
produce
Yeah, those
this.
were, yeah.
So this is a movie. This won't be a TV series, though. This will be a movie.
You say vampires and aliens. I don't know. Cowboys and aliens didn't do too well.
I think they had one half of that wrong.
Thoroughly enjoyed 70% of that movie.
Really?
Yeah,
It
I
could
don't think it
have.
was bad either.
It could have worked.
it really could have.
You
But
know?
the problem was they went safe.
Yeah.
Because when you've got a premise of cowboys versus aliens, one, you don't kill the Kurgan in the beginning of the movie, and two, you just go bug nuts. You
Yep.
gotta go crazy.
I think when I watched that film, I was like, okay. And then about maybe 3 days later, I was like, what was that movie?
I just want to know why you cast Clancy Brown and kill him 15 minutes into the movie.
Clancy Brown always gets killed in everything.
Well, yeah, but not 15 minutes in. Come on, let him last a while.
That movie highlights one of my biggest problems with alien movies these days. Interstellar travel, advanced weaponry and medicine, no fucking pants. They're always lizards.
Counts. Why?
That don't wear any fucking clothes.
Obviously, they're evolved. They've given up pants. They've freed themselves from their
These
denim
things
prison.
never wore
Let's
pants.
do this.
Yeah.
Their fucking dicks fell off, or they went inside. Man, they don't
Yeah.
need pants.
These things have never had pants. I promise you.
I
Retractable.
guarantee you, if we weren't all like, well, like Kerry, he doesn't
Yes.
want to see a dick.
No, I don't.
No.
And
true.
like most of us are just like, I don't know.
But you know what? If our dicks weren't quite so visible, imagine how freeing that would be as a society. There
Okay.
wouldn't be all these guys sending dick pics. They'd be like, "Oh, check out my
Cage.
flesh.
Fine.
check out my skin flap."
Look out, like my mating flap.
So
Yeah.
forget the pants. Why not a shirt or a vest? Something.
A vest?
Some kind of clothing.
You know how ridiculous a vest
Super
is?
8, same thing. That's a dragon that's building a ship.
You're,
I love it all.
Your
I
argument,
love it all.
like,
but say your thing.
Lizards don't wear fucking clothes.
That's a good
Hey,
point.
I've never-
Fin Fang Foom.
But they don't also.
no, but like I'm talking about real life, Kerry. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
real.
The
All right.
Gorn.
I've never seen a frog in a
Why-
fucking
yeah,
cardigan.
why is
I've
it-
also never seen one that flew here from another universe with
You
a
know,
weapon that can kill
frankly,
all
the
of
coolest
us.
thing about a TIE fighter is the way that they scream, and that can't happen.
Yes, it
'Cause,
can.
no, there's no sound
I-
in space.
No,
That's
it's like
true, but
It's
I
inside
think the only
cockpit.
reason we have clothes is because our dicks are on the outside.
I think
That's my.
you've got me there.
I think you.
I think we wear clothes because cold weather is a bastard to deal with.
And also, our dicks are on the outside.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Wolves don't wear clothes,
Wolf's dicks are also on the outside.
but they're covered by fur.
Well, they have a fleshy sheath.
Well, and they look.
That's true.
And they look really cool.
They do.
Sure.
Wolves look
Wolf's
badass.
dicks look cool.
How many people
No.
do you know who have actually managed to wear a wolf shirt unironically?
I know of one person.
I met a guy a couple weeks ago who was unironically wearing a wolf shirt. He was actually rocking it.
Yeah?
It was kind of amazing.
Really?
Was he a shaman?
No, he was not. He was just this kid, but he was rocking that shirt. I was stunned because I thought prior to that just wasn't possible, and now my perception of reality is kind of shaken.
I saw Jay walking down the street too. It's pretty cool.
all I know. Advanced civilization. They should at least have on a robe or something. I stand by it.
What?
Okay, cool.
I stand by it.
Maybe a kimono.
Some sort
I
of.
guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
some sort of. He's saying some sort of smock. Is that
How do
necessary?
you feel
But why
about
do they cover it?
Some even a shift. I'd be fine
how do you
with
feel
that.
about a
you-
plasteel codpiece?
Fine.
No, they're lizard men, right?
Most of them are lizard.
Have you seen a lot of lizard dick in your life?
No.
So why would a
No.
why
Got
would
one
a,
lizard dick.
I mean,
he's got a point there.
no, but I mean, like the Gorn wore a toga. It didn't make any sense.
Shit, I gotta erase my internet history.
The Gorn really didn't need to wear a toga at all.
Well, I mean, it was at least an acknowledgement that they were an advanced civilization. They didn't just stand up and build a spaceship.
Where was the knee coverings? I mean, he's going down to a planet to fight some fucking monkey. You'd think he'd put some knee pads
Okay,
on.
now I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm talking.
Where's the monkey come in?
Kirk. He's an evolved
Oh,
monkey,
okay,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So, but
All right.
the Gorn, he's an advanced civilization, right? But he's
right.
going to go down. He's going to fight a guy in Death Valley. You think he'd wear something on his knees, so because he can be rolling around. Because obviously,
a good
you
point.
assess Kirk's.
Maybe some headgear.
You assess or something dilithium crystal proof. But you beam down to this planet. You think you would assess and go, this guy just judo fights. So I got to do something to protect my knees.
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Gorn's dick isn't on its outside.
Well,
It's
how are you sure?
Because it's a fucking lizard.
Yeah.
I guess, but
I mean, we have to assume that since they're evolved,
We have to assume they lay eggs, right?
right? Probably the males.
They carve sharks.
They guard them.
They
They guard them.
Shannon, you're getting caught up on the dick thing, and it's not necessarily about
I always
that for
do.
me.
I always do.
Okay, so do you think like gorillas? They're not prominent. Do you think an advanced gorilla society need to wear clothes, despite the Holy Scripture of the Planet of the Apes?
Yes.
Maybe not clothes as we see
Does it
them,
make
but
sense that the gorillas are wearing pants? Because really, that doesn't make a lot of
some
sense.
kind of decorative armband. I would accept that. Just
Give
some
them a casual
acknowledgement.
look.
But you guys, maybe with sensuality, you gain shame. That's why you got to put.
Oh, fine. I'm fucking pissed at you now.
Man, we could build this spaceship a lot faster if Doug would stop cock shaming
Listen,
Steve.
all I know is that of all the characters that you've been talking about, none of them wear hats, and that's a shame.
Yes,
That's a shame.
I would accept a hat.
Gentlemen wear hats.
I would accept
General
a hat.
Urso.
Look at the dick
General,
flack on Doug.
Get back to work.
Look at the lingam sheath on deck. I do say General Ursus in Planet of the Apes. He did wear a badass helmet.
Helmet, not a hat.
Right.
What are you saying? You need to wear a fedora?
I'm saying a gentleman wears a hat.
Yeah, but
I'm just picturing all these lizards like
Here's
waving
the
each other in his towels in the locker room. Like,
Here's
nice
the thing
dick
with those.
flap, Steve.
Here's the thing with those gorillas, though, is they're fucking gatekeeper extraordinaires. They give them a fedora. It's gonna be my lady all fucking day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they should.
Yeah. It has to be doffable to be considered.
Exactly.
Are you a true Planet of the Apes fan? Are you really? Have you seen all the movies and the cartoon? My lady.
The only clothing I'll take is if they look like Mr. Peanut.
A true gentleman.
Yeah.
He has a monocle, a cane. I mean,
He's fancy.
He's
And
at
a
least-
top hat.
He is high society.
He's acknowledging that there's a standard.
The
And
only
a huge dick flap.
the only character above him is the Monopoly Man. Mr. Peanut is right there.
Excuse me, my lady. Not all gorilla soldiers.
Do you guys think when the Planet of the Apes monkeys get drunk with their buddies, they kind of revert back and start throwing shit at each other?
Of course.
Of course.
Do you think that's how they fight?
Yeah.
No, they fight like
Oh,
apes.
you started it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that.
Or it's
Yeah.
like, man, you got totally shit thrown.
Shut the
last
fuck
night.
up. Boom.
Yeah.
You got shit thrown
Shit
last
is
night.
literally about to go down.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Dick flap.